Hey, today we are taking a step back in time at the Prairie Homestead just outside of Wall. I'm here with Casey, one of the owners. You own this with your brother. So give us a little bit of history of this history, really.
Well, this was an original sod dugout built in 1909 by Ed and Alice Brown. They moved here from Pierce, Nebraska, living the dream of owning their own 160 acres.
So they're homesteading, and they built this house out of sod. Tell us a little bit about the home.
Well, it's built into the bank, dug into the hill, and then the sod bricks are above the bank, along with old cottonwood beams for their support for the roof, and then dirt on the roof. Very well insulated.
And then talk us through what else is on this property.
Well, we have the cave that's built into the bank as well, and that was either used for a storm shelter or their canned goods, their food, because it's in the bank and the temperature was always nice and cool in there. And then we have their outhouse and chicken coop that's built into the bank as well, and then the barn. They had milk cows was their primary source of income, and chickens and small animals. My mother was very interested in the history behind it and just thought other people should see it because it's part of the American history. Yeah, the homesteaders were a big part of settling this area.
And then, so how does it work for folks who want to visit here?
Well, they can come May through mid-October. We're open. We have a visitor center, we've got souvenirs and a history room, and they can come and just walk through on their own and enjoy the homestead.
Sure. And you got some little furry friends on campus too.
We have a lot of prairie dogs. We have the rare white ones, have been here for a long time.
And we were talking earlier, but back in that day, people had their plots of land, and they had to be like this close community because they sort of had to for survival.
They needed each other. They did. And if you could figure every 160 acre there was another family, a bachelor, so there was a lot of people out here at that time. And now it's been bought up to have more land because they needed more than 160 acres to survive.
And now talk about the box in the history.
Oh, we have the original grub box that the Browns had on their wagon that they brought all their valuables in this original grub box, and it's inside protected.
When visitors pass by and go through this, what's kind of one of their number one comments about this place?
Well, how rough it was, how extremely hard it must have been, and when they walk into the home, it's just the temperature, like a nice hot day, just you realize what a wonderful idea to build into the bank.
Right.
It was just cool and nice, and in the winter it's nice and warm, but
just the simple life. Yeah, I mean, You're essentially living each day to survive.
Right. It's very hand to mouth. They did have parties here, and there was stories about how when they got this addition, they had dances in, the neighbors would all come and they'd dance inside and drag all the furniture outside, and
That was so fun.
Yeah, so they learned how to have fun.
If folks want more information about the place, where should they go?
Well, they have a Facebook page for Prairie Homestead, and that would be the best place probably to go. We are on the main road to the northeast entrance of Badlands National Park, and so it's really easy to find us. You just take exit 131 off I-90 and you're here.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.